Good morning, students. So in today's module we will cover the last section, that is the application of principle of conservation of energy to a simple pendulum. So in this figure you can see that there is a simple pendulum which is suspended from a rigid support, that is from point O. Its resting position is at A. When it is displaced to one side, you can see that here this resting position is taken as A. Okay, and when the body, that is the bob, it displays to point B, and then again it comes back to the position A, and then it goes to position C, and then comes back to position A. So there is a displacement from A to B, then B back to A, then A back to C, and then C back to A, and this process is called one oscillation. So during oscillation of a simple pendulum, here one thing you need to mention, that we are neglecting the force of friction between the bob and the surrounding air. So now we will learn about how the energy is conserved. So we can see that this position A is taken as a reference level. So we know that the formula of potential energy is mgh. So if we put the value of height, that is 0, so mg multiplied by 0 comes to 0. That means at position A there is no potential energy. But if we go on finding the potential energy at point B, we can see that here we have considered the mass of the bob is m. So what will be the potential energy at point B? So write potential energy at point B can be written as m multiplied by g multiplied by h. So what is height? Height is h, so it is mgh. So when the bob goes from B to A, B back to A, then what happens? The height goes on decreasing. As we can see from the figure, the height is decreasing, and since as the body reaches to the position A, there is no height, so we can say that potential energy at point A is 0. So where is the energy? So the complete potential energy get transformed into kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is what? It is mgh. That is, the potential energy is converted to mechanical energy. So we can write the formula of kinetic energy as half mv square. So half mv square can be equated with mgh, as both energies same. M will get cancelled. We can write v square equals to 2gh. So v is what? It is under root 2gh. Okay, so this formula tells us that as when a body falls from height h, then velocity acquired by the body is under root 2gh. So the complete potential energy get converted into kinetic energy, that is mgh. Now as the body goes from position A to position C, what happens? The height is again rising. So as the height rises, the potential energy goes on increasing. So as the potential energy increases, at a time comes when the body reaches at point C, then potential energy will be again mgh, as the body rises to the same height at point C. So we can write potential energy at point C equals to mgh. So now what is the kinetic energy at point C? So kinetic energy at point C will be 0, as there is no velocity. For a moment here, momentarily the body is at rest. The body is at rest momentarily for point B and for point C. But if we consider the motion at point A, so here the body has a maximum velocity and that is equals to under root 2gh. So what happens, as the bodies goes from A to B, the potential energy increases, and when the bodies goes from B to back to A, then potential energy decreases and the complete energy get transformed into kinetic energy. So we concluded that at position C, at position B, and at position A. At position C, potential energy is mgh and there is no kinetic energy. At position B, potential energy is again mgh, as these are the extreme ends, this B and C. Kinetic energy is 0, but if we go on finding kinetic energy at point A, it is equals to mgh and potential energy is equals to 0. So at C and at B, kinetic energy is 0, and at A, potential energy is 0. So if we talk about the region between A and B, then in these regions there is some potential energy also and there is some kinetic energy also. Similar is the case for position between A and B and the positions between A and C. So there is some kinetic energy also and there is some potential energy also, okay, as the bob is in motion as well as it is having certain height. So that kinetic plus potential becomes equals to the total mechanical energy. So this is called the conservation of energy of a simple pendulum. So this is written that this is strictly true only in vacuum where there is no force of friction due to air. So these conservation of energy is valid only in the case when there is vacuum and there is no air resistance which opposes the motion of bob. Thank you.